It's now June and I'm just leaning on top of Ernie's milk float. I've just nipped out with my FX King for a few hours and I'm on a farm here. And I've just seen a few rats in some tyres, so I'm going to give it half an hour, see if I can shoot any. The King at the moment is doing 58 foot-pound with a 27 grain H&N slug, but I'm going to turn the power down later, which I will explain later on. But for now I'm going to leave it on 58 foot-pound, and these rats at 35 yards are going to get it, so I've got to be quiet. Yeah, these rats are in these tyres here, and they're running across that farmyard there to that pile of blends, so let's see if I can get in there. Yeah, they're running about in these tyres and they won't keep still. Surprising, you know, you just nip out for a few hours and find a few rats to shoot. Yeah, this first rat here just gets rolled right over with 58 foot-pound of energy. Yeah, that rat was lights out. I'm also single loading as well, because when I shoot rats sometimes using a magazine, I double load it. So single loading, I'm more in control. But yeah, I'm only shooting 35 yards and I should be able to just aim dead centre these rats and it should just absolutely put the lights out. Anyway, I've got to be quiet. Another down there. He was peeping out from under a pallet, and again, dead centre shot, and it was just lights out, you know. So yeah, nice one. It's a good time of year now for shooting rats at this time of day, really. You know, like an hour or two before dark, you see them simmering. This one here, he went backward and forward, up and down, but anyway, I were on him. The other one down there, I think he were looking for his mate, to be fair. But again, a dead centre hit. And that rat just went straight down. No, there's no doubt about it. 58 foot-pound on rats with slugs is just, yeah, very humane. It's nice and safe here. I'm shooting down into the ground, you know, there's no worry at all of ricochets or anything. So yeah, another down. Yeah, they're running about in the farmyard now. They keep crossing through a big pile of blend, and there's a pallet and they run behind the pallet, so I can't see them. So I've put this white roll of plastic in front of the pallet, so it should stop them. There's one here now. Keep still, you looking. Nice one, another down there. That was some fast rat action, that. I had to shoot it quick because I don't know if we're going to run over the white roll or run back. But anyway, he's down, so that's the main thing. Again, nice and safe, you know. Yeah, I don't mind single loading when shooting rats. It's a lot easier, to be fair. Yeah, I might have mentioned before, it's surprising, you know, you just nip out for a couple of hours and you get a good bit of sport. I'll probably not even shoot double figures tonight. I'm only here for an hour. But, I've had a few shots. There's another here. Yeah, if you look close here, I have my FX King on my rifle strap. It's just so I don't scratch it on Ernie's rooftop. So you've got to be fast. Nice one. Number 5 down. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there because I'm going to go and turn my FX King down now. I'll explain later. But I'm going to go and pick these and I'll see you in a second. Yeah, here's 3 of them. These rats weren't half it hard. Them slugs don't half wallop them, to be fair. Yeah, I just pick up this last rat here and then I go and turn down my FX King. Yeah, I've just picked up them rats and I've got rid of them. 5 weren't too bad. And also I've just turned the power down on this FX King because tomorrow night I'm meeting the Yorkshire lads and I'm back on the rats. And I've turned this King down to 16 foot-pound with an 18 grain GSB pellet because, you know, it was doing 58 foot-pound, and to be fair, it's a bit dangerous doing that power inside the building. So it should be interesting. But also I'm going to leave on this HDLR Element Helix scope because I'm going to use my Coyote light, which fits here on this bracket. So I'm shooting rats tomorrow night like I used to shoot rats probably 20-30 years ago. So yeah, it should be good. And I'm going to film through my Tacticam 5.0. So anyway, I'll see you when I'm there in probably a few seconds. Yeah, I'm just getting set up here now. It's about an hour before dark. A bit early, but there's still 1 or 2 rats about. I am facing 4 bays full of rubbish, and there's quite a few rats about, and also to my left there's these pallets, and this first rat shows he's probably just over 45 yards. I'm not sure on the range because I forgot my rangefinder. I have an idea where to aim, so I take my first shot. And he goes down lovely. So yeah, nice start to the night. Another rat here. I've not got my rangefinder, so I'm guessing this range is probably 45-50 yards, to be fair. So I'll use the same holdover. And down he goes. Absolutely perfect. We have another here. I've got my lamp on, but I think that one was a bit lamp shy. So I'm going to turn it off and put it on again. Another stonker. Again here, another rat comes out and goes down absolutely perfect. This one here is it very hard. You'll soon see. And he just drags himself just under this pallet. And I'm facing to my right here, a different angle. And these rats kept coming out this little hole, so this was a good spot too. he also got it. And yeah, look who watching me again. This fox does seem quite tame, to be fair. It's a bit manky, but I don't know, who cares, it's doing no harm. Another rat here, keeps coming out. I'll wait again for the right moment, and down he goes too. I'm facing outside here, and this is where I started to turn my lamp on because I couldn't just see good enough, you know. One here poking over the top. So there's only one way, and this is a nice headshot. I'm gonna get around to it. Down he goes. I'm facing this big pile of yellow bags now, and there's rats everywhere, so you've got to just wait for them to peep out and you take a shot. I shot quite a few this night doing this, to be fair. Another one here peeping out. So yeah, we'll all go. My king was shooting absolutely brilliant on 16 foot-pound, you know. These shots are probably only 30 yards, they're not far. But it was just rat after rat after rat on these bags. And you can't pick a lot of these rats because of where they are. Again, they're another down. Another red shot here, I think it were. Headshot. Yeah, it's just never ending, you know. You think they've all gone, and then they all start coming back out. Straight down from it. With this shot here, I've got to behave myself, otherwise I get told off. So it goes black and white. As you can see, you know, these rats, they're just never ending. It's they're just all over. You know, when you look at first glance, you don't really see them, but when you look proper, that's when you see them. You know, there's always a brown furry thing moving somewhere. Down ratty. Yeah, another nice one down there. I shot quite a few in that spot there that night. There's two here. Another nice headshot there. But yeah, I just kept watching and shooting, and you know, you don't realise, to be fair, how many you shoot because you forget how many you've shot as well. Just for a nice big rat. But again, I couldn't pick, you know, most of these because of where they dropped. Here I'm now shooting with Liam, and he's filming. And we're at a spot here you'll see in a second. You know, this is what it's like. It's a joke, to be fair. Obviously, as soon as you shoot, they all run, you know. But when you first see them, it gets your trigger finger itching. So now I get on it. But I'm using my lamp here, and to be fair, I was using my lamp through my Tacticam, my Coyote light. And the footage is okay, as you'll see, but it's not absolutely brilliant footage. But I just thought I'd try it for a change, you know. It's like going back 10, 20 years. They were good enough though, you know, you could see them. I can just see it, yeah, there. But, you know, it's a lot harder to shoot them on a lamp. You know, I'm used to night vision now and thermal, and I was struggling finding these. Oh yeah, it's like old times with the Coyote light.
Yep, there. That's
yeah. Yeah, here it's like old times because I've got a spotter and I'm using a red lamp, and Liam's showing off his camera skills. But these rats are hard to find, you know, when you look through your lamp, because I used a lamp for years But when you're on fields and moors, I used to spot foxes so fast.
I can just see
But
its
on
eye.
this terrain with these rats, you know, with these bags and rubbish, it's hard work, to be fair.
Down he went.
No.
But it still did the job, you know, it worked.
Yeah.
I could see him and shoot him. And to be fair, looking through your naked eye was a better picture than what you are seeing now. This is just how the Tacticams recorded it. But yeah, it was a good night, you know, we just kept shooting and spotted and shooting. It was getting late now, I think it's probably 2 o'clock again now. It was another late night.
There, you smack on it straight away. It's right in the middle with its body.
Is it there now, yeah?
Yep, looking at you now.
Is that it there?
Yep.
Oh, there. Let's get it clear.
Just above you.
Did that rat clean miss?
Oh no, you've got it.
Yeah, I thought I got it.
Yeah, you've got it.
Yeah, it is funny rat shooting because in my life I have been involved in almost every type of shooting. But I do like shooting rats.
Where are we looking now?
Up there. Oh, did you see it go? It was right in the middle at the top there then. Oh, right. In cap. Down. Right, down, there.
Is it? I can't see it.
Yeah, it's up there.
Oh, there, yeah. Ed. I can see it's recording.
So again, another good night, to be honest. You know, I'm just taking my last shot here because I think it were 2:30, 2:45 now. But yeah, another good night. You know, we're good friends. We had good banter again, and we picked up most of what we shot, but not all because, like I might have mentioned, you know, they fall down the rubbish and behind walls and everything. But here's 76 we picked up in a barrow. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.